Hi, I'm Leslie. Earlier this year, I was invited to speak at the 3% conference. A week after accepting that invitation, I found out I was pregnant, and I'm having a baby on November the 8th. During this time, I've struggled with how much time should I, as a leader, take off from maternity leave? And so I started asking people, how much time did you take off for your leave? And when you were off for leave, did you plan on working during that time? Here are some of those conversations.
I worked till the day that I gave birth. I was having an easy pregnancy, and my mindset and what I like to do and what calms me down, I'm slightly nuts. So sometimes it's hard to turn it off, even when I probably should. Like my yoga teachers would be like, no, this was bad.
When my son was born, I took probably about 2 weeks because he was premature and I really needed to be there. I don't remember the last time that I didn't work at all.
So my daughter had leukemia, and there was no plan, obviously, to have that happen. So once we got the roadmap, which was an 8-month stay in a hospital, the partner said, stop working, stop checking in, you don't have to, take care of your kid. Up until things started going better, then I was re-engaging.
I haven't taken a vacation in a little while, but I have taken a leave of absence. I had an ACL tear earlier this year. I mean, I understood my body needed time to rest, and I was granted a week off originally. In retrospect, it's kind of like I should have just said, yes, I will take this time, relax, get better, and then come back. But I just couldn't. I couldn't just let it lie, you know? It was like...
When I got pregnant, I was the only art director in my office, so I had to touch pretty much every project, and working weekends and working through vacations, canceling vacations. In order to really enjoy my time with my child, I needed to give her full attention, so I actually quit.
Job security has a huge impact on an individual's job satisfaction, their performance rate, and it even impacts their health, both physically and mentally. There's definitely cultural organization practices that just breed this, and we think we have to work harder, and everybody else around us is working harder, and everybody else is coming in sick. And you think that that's the norm, and you feel like you continue to have to do it. And there are places where if you don't do that, you will lose your job. So there is definitely that fear and that insecurity there. Not getting that chance to relax and just take a break is part of what causes these problems.
So I felt like if I continued to work and build time, and I felt I should do that for my company because they were so good to me. I wanted to do the same thing.
You're pinned down in a chair, the kid is on you, it's 3 in the morning, you reach for that phone, and there you go.
It becomes a thing where you're so accustomed to being on, given the access to work, technology. It's just second nature.
For example, last Monday I went to Galveston. Kids take a nap, I check email. That's no big deal. I think that's normal, but it's just hard. I mean, we live with our phones and it's just there.
When I'm on vacation, I peek. I decide what to answer. If there's something I can answer, I do, but I don't. I peek in.
What you realize at a particular point is things run just smoothly without you, and you're not quite as essential at all times as you might believe.
Don't regret anything. Don't feel guilty about the choices that you're making. I mean, you have to make the best choice for you and your family.
They're the most important thing, not an ad that may or may not happen. You know, that could be very frustrating to work so hard on something and then it gets killed, and meanwhile you took time away from your family because of it.
With November 8th quickly approaching, I do have a plan for my maternity leave. 1, I will be taking 12 weeks off. 2, I will not be peeking in or checking email while I'm in labor or while I'm on heavy narcotics. But 3, I don't really know what I'm going to do once I get home with my brand new baby. What I wanted to do was start a conversation with a great group of people about what it truly means to be off. Thank you so much, and we will see you next year.